Hello Pisces, welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane and I'm going to be doing a reading today. This is one of two. I do general energies in the morning and then an extended with Spirit in the afternoon, talking about more of the cards that came out and what else Spirit wants to add to these things. The general energies that come out are usually about situations that are happening in the world around you. It can relate to you or people around you. So I would like to point that out this week because a lot of the readings this week have been dealing with external energies. For this week in October, when I did the monthly reading, it was talking about healing and parenting. And I feel that we feel like we need to parent people this month. Because we're trying to deal with the energies. We're trying to help. But sometimes it's very hard to put ourselves back out there because there are some people who really are self-centered and they're really based in the ego. And that's been coming out in the readings for yesterday especially, but also to remind us that we can only do so much. I was told that the ancestors, our ancestors, yours and mine, would be coming in to help us. They're also saying don't get hung up on who's the ancestor. Are these your ancestors or my ancestors? If you go back far enough in my ancestors, they're probably yours too. So just take it as advice from people who've done it and know it and are working on it with you to make it better for you this time around. Look on them like the wise old owl who knows so much and that you have a personal tap into that, okay? So we have the first card here, ground yourself. It's the green. The heart space has been coming in a lot. They want you to refocus to your heart space when you can, Pisces. Being distracted, unfocused, tired, irritated, and impatient are all signs that you're ungrounded. Now is the time to become centered and allow Spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect with the divine source. So we had that yesterday, or no, not yesterday, Monday, divine source, I do believe. So they're reminding you that you have a place where you can take refuge, okay? When this stuff gets to be too bad, you can move to something better, okay? You can ground yourself. You can go refocus. I like the fact that there's a tree here, the cycle of life, so quiet. In nature, nature always helps you refocus on anything that you need there. Again, with the green, okay? The green's coming out. You see, I can't trust. While your logical mind is dictating a supposedly clear direction, your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow an alternative path. The logical path may be one that you consider safe and more familiar, but you could be missing out on boundless opportunities and so much more. So again, because you're refocusing your energy this week a lot on people and their energies, you may want to just remember that you are a spirit having a human experience this week, okay? So remember to tap into those energies, the heart space, your ancestors, your angels, your guides for help when you need a moment of rejuvenation and a moment of just tapping back into that, okay? Baby steps, right? Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. Okay, so like, again, as soon as the baby steps I see, and plus you see there's like, to me it looks like a huge building of something, okay? Like there's a lot of work coming in here, but it will take time to build what we're trying to build here, Pisces, with the people out there. Okay, the people who may have not started their awakening, people who are just not interested, they just want life to go back to normal. Some may never change. So don't be surprised if things just don't materialize the way you want to. What's important right now is you. You have to stay healthy. You have to trust yourself. You have to go back to center. All the energies we've been talking about in the last couple of days deal with outside people. People who are very focused on ego and probably not much of the interior. from shining from the inside out, okay? Because if they did, they wouldn't do the egocentric and self-serving stuff that they do. And you've got to remember that, okay? Try to remember that when I get comments that are rude, that people are just, you know, their sense of balance is not your sense of balance. You have to have patience. The Temperance card means patience, okay? The word itself is patience. So this is also the card of angel guides and divine intervention. So they're talking a lot about ancestors, people coming in here again, okay? It's going to take a while to integrate spirit with life, spirit with other people, intuition with bodies, and in all the facets that you can think of. It's going to take some time. So don't be so hard on yourself and take a break, Pisces. By all means, take a break if it's getting to be too much. Don't work yourself to the bone. Don't work yourself to the ground, okay? Assess with the Seven of Pentacles. Assess what's going on. Oh, look, the sun is making it seem like just sparkly, sparkly. Assess what's going on. Again, the Seven of Pentacles, the word patience is coming through. Patience. There's trial and error, okay? There's going to be editing to do. There's going to be things to look at. There's going to be things that are not going to, is going to happen. You could be at a loss of patience to make things happen with this assessment card. But it's important not to give up, okay? Your work will bring success. And if not, you're just going to reevaluate and move forward, okay? Just to let you know if your action's on their true path or not. So both these cards for me is patience, okay? And in order to do that, if you need that, just go ground yourself, Pisces. It's the best way of doing it. You can find a sense of peace, okay, especially in nature. It can restore your patience. It can restore your good humor. And that's absolutely what needs to be done. Haha, the Tower. Regardless of what's going on, Pisces, the Tower is going to bring forth change, okay? Chaos will remain and will come in. As I said, I've always said this, it's going to get worse before it gets better, especially for people who are really bucking the system and are still causing pain and suffering to others. It's going, I mean, it has no choice but to do that, right? But it's okay. This is a cleaning we want. This is something we want. But you don't have to be part of it, okay? So this is you being out of this logical mind. To them, you know, there's nothing but this tower that they can live in. And being housed out of that tower is going to cause some major chaos for them. We've learned to sleep under the stars. We've learned to find shelter elsewhere. We've learned that we don't need to stay in that ivory tower. We can go everywhere and anywhere. We're adaptable, right? Right, so the Queen of Cups coming in upside down. Very much destabilizing of emotions that's coming in. But I feel that this is still very much you. I don't think this is inside of you. I think this is outside of you. Okay? She is the Queen of Empathy, and I felt right away a lack of empathy came through right away with this card. Lack of empathy, lack of empathy. That's all I heard. And I can't even say the word properly, right? So it's people not being receptive. And you can't make people receptive. So again, it's pointing towards that baby steps. Follow your own. Do baby steps. You're still getting progress. You're still creating something very beautiful. Very beautiful. Look at this card. Oh my, look at this. Never even noticed this. Look at that. Look at this. Look at the top. Look at the top. That's a tower. Look at that. Amazing. Amazing, Pisces. Yeah. So you're rebuilding this tower, okay? This is yours. I think I'm good with that, okay? Some people are just at the point, though, that theirs is about to fall down. So you're a little further ahead. That's okay. Everybody's going to have their towers, their cross to bear, their energetic field to deal with. Everybody does at different times of their lives, Pisces. Right. That's amazing. I just noticed how much that looks like a tower. Wow. Okay. The Magician upside down. Yeah. There's a lot of people who don't realize their magic, okay? They don't realize that they have all the building blocks and the pieces and the personal power to move forward. That they can have the intention and the action to move forward. That they can turn their wishes into reality, okay? We've come up to that. We've worked on our empathy. We've worked on our magic, okay? So this is, like I said, it's a slow moving process. Slow. Baby steps. Slow. It doesn't mean that it's not there. It means that it is there. It's just not being looked at. Okay? Reverse doesn't mean the cards are non-existent. These emotions are they're just not being paid attention to right now. So you have to remember this when you are looking at your life and what you're doing with it. Today is a full moon in Aries. So to everything we're adding fire. Fire is very passionate though. Fire brings on a lot of change. Does bring in strong opinions, clashing personalities, conflicts, miscommunication, depending. So you have to be careful. Just take your time. Do what you must, right? The Eight of Cups is coming out a lot. It's moving away from the situation. And the Cups is it's our personal energy. The Cups, emotions, it's all personal energy. So change in your journey, okay? Go on your own spirit quest. People need to go on their own spirit quest alone to do it themselves, okay? So this is taking time for yourself to contemplate what you've been doing, okay? And sometimes you have to, it's an all-out card of quitting a situation. Okay, if you're really not getting anywhere with somebody, sometimes it's time to just walk away from it. It's time to just do something else. Because it's no use to just sit there and hope that something's going to happen when the person's not ready to make it happen. Not ready to go your way. Not ready to see anything the way you're seeing things. Okay, so the Five of Cups, and it's in reverse. So the Five of Cups, when I feel you may feel disappointed, but it's not going to last. I don't think it's going to last. The fact that it's in reverse is that I feel like it's minor. It's weird to say that because I don't think that's what it means in reverse, but for me that's what's coming through. It's concentrate on what you still have. This card is always about concentrated on what you say, and I think that's what you're doing. Because when it's like this, it's usually like you're concentrated on what you don't have. And then this way, I feel like you're concentrating on what you do have. So you're going to move away from that. You're going to move from this disappointment and this disappointment, okay? And unfortunately, I do feel that some of us are going to watch other people's towers crumble. We're going to be powerless to help them. Because some people won't help themselves. They're just going to let it crumble, and then they're going to stand around looking at it. And there's nothing you can do about it, Pisces, okay? Again, they're lacking the ability to see the optimism in the situation, okay? They're trying to control everything, and be possessive of the situation. They're not releasing it. What they're putting in my head is release to God. There's a lot of people, I've heard that saying before, release it, put it in the hands of God. And I like to say put it in the hands of spirit, put it in the hands of your intuition, put it into the hands of a higher power. And I do believe that for a lot of things. So I'm a living proof. I'm living proof of that. There's a lot of things that I've put in the hands of a higher power. And I wasn't one to believe that for a very long time, but I do. I do now, because too many wonderful things have happened since I've done that. And I find that one of them is releasing this control and this possessiveness that is so a part of us, that is so integrated, that you need to have the control and power over every single thing, so that nothing could possibly go wrong. But what's happening is that we restrict ourselves and we go out of alignment. Okay, the 7 stars here, the chakras, and the light that guides your way, it dulls it to a point where we're missing the magic, the empathic, the alignment. Okay, this is all part of that baby step. It's all in this here. It's that blockage that's coming through from the tower on. Look at this. Okay, isn't that a tale of woe, Pisces? Isn't that a tale of woe? Until their balance is restored, there just isn't much that can be done. You can show them, point the way. That's it. After that, they don't walk through it. There's nothing you can do. So ground yourself, Pisces. Try to keep yourself on track. These 3 cards right here is really your journey, what you need to be following. Okay? You need to keep constructing your tower. And the people who want to help you construct this new tower, you invite them in. You keep concentrating on your center and grounding yourself in nature, the place that can rejuvenate you and replenish you. Always. Okay? You can, even in the middle of winter when it's cold, you go out on a cold winter morning with the beautiful snow on the ground, you take your deep breath. It is so refreshing. Okay, nature has a way of rejuvenating. It offers you everything you need to rebalance your body to the planet. And then when you're balanced to the planet, your body can rebalance to spirit. So don't get caught up on this mess, and focus on you, focus on rebalancing you. You're going to be witnessing a lot of car accidents. Here's the car analogies again. But there's not much you can do about it. You just have to, let it go. Okay, with this five of Cups. Concentrate on you, what you still have going on. And this is it. This is your 2 cups that have not fallen. Okay? It's small, but it's purposeful. And it's meaningful. And it will make a difference. Even if it might not feel like it's making a difference right now. You can only parent so much this week, Pisces. The rest of the time, you have to go back and take care of you. You have to recenter and rebalance yourself. That's just how the way it is. Alright, Pisces. Let's take a healing mantra, and then I'm going to shut this down, and we'll do the extended later. Okay? Dissolving judgments. I don't have to like the action of others in order to love my journey. Kind of says it all, doesn't it, Pisces? I don't have to like the actions of others in order to love my journey. Exactly. I can't say it better myself. Kind of hits you right there, doesn't it? This is their actions. This is your journey. You don't have to feel guilty either, is what they're telling me. Don't feel guilty for being on the journey that you're on. You've worked hard for it. Underneath the deck is the Ten of Pentacles. Look how beautiful that is. This is all where we're all heading, okay? Or trying to. I can't promise everybody on the planet will go there. But there's a possibility of this, let's just call it that. We're all moving at different speeds. But there's always a possibility of this. And I know as long as I'm here, I'm going to keep working at it my own way. Doing different various things. I know I have other things that I'm going to be doing in the future. And it's all going to be working towards this goal. And that's good. I like being in service of humanity and the planet and trying to make it a better home for everybody. Okay? And that's what you should be focusing on too, Pisces. Making it the best home for you and for the people around you. I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings, and I will see you later on the extended. Take care, Pisces.